It started pretty well, but then it ended the way it normally does, with big fat Ange celebrating after 90 minutes.
And it's 100th game in charge, and guess who scored the winning, the final goal to cement it?
Haksabanovic and Ryan 118 shot himself.
Yeah, he loves shitting his pants. He loves shitting on Haksabanovic.
Anyway, guys,
chest.
Welcome back. Fog Football here to review Celtic versus Hearts. One thing I want to point out straight away is there was a banner in the Green Brigade section, and they had, Ange sacked by Christmas, and then it's like, 100 games later. These are the same fans that were wanting Ange out. These were the same fans that were furious. After 7 games, Ange had 3 wins, 3 defeats, and 1 draw. So, I don't know why Celtic fans are trying to rewrite history where it's like everybody was against them and everybody was against Ange Postecoglou. They were also against Ange Postecoglou. Let's be honest here, that pisses me off. I don't know why they rewrite their own version. It's almost like, they've believed in Ange since day one. Even before he played his first game, they were furious that they never got Eddie Howe.
Exactly.
Let's cut this.
It was 3 months. Where's Eddie? And then it turned out we got Angie. And we didn't want Angie. We wanted Eddie. Then after a couple of games, 3 losses, they wanted him out.
I know, but they make it as if it's like them against the world and everybody was against that. They were writing off Ange as well, so I don't get that. Anyway, Hearts got off to a good start. Andy Halliday, cross into the box, 6 minutes in, boom. Josh Ginnelly scored 2 against St Johnstone, scored another one today. 6 minutes in, you're thinking, yes, Hearts are winning. Can Hearts hold on? No, they can't. Couldn't even get to half time. 25th minute, Dyson Maida with equaliser. He's scoring way too many goals for my liking.
Rejected Southampton earlier the day. Where do you see his price range being?
Well, he went and got to the World Cup. He's playing well for Celtic. I see Dyson Maida probably around double. I'd say double figures. Probably
I said
somewhere
15.
about 10. I think 10, 12 million.
There we go. Weird about this game. Both goal scorers went off injured in the first half.
Dyson Maida off in the first half. Josh Ginnelly off in the first half. There was a VAR check on the Dyson Maida goal. Not exactly what's sure because, it wasn't offside. And, Sander Clark went down injured. But, Dyson Maida clearly won the ball first before there was any sort of, contact with the goalkeeper. So, I don't know what the VAR was for.
And should Bernabeu been sent off?
I don't think so. There was VAR there. 2 VAR decisions, probably, I think they got them spot on. I don't think it was a sending off and the goal should have stood. So, at least VAR got the correct decisions in the first half. Oda came on for Hearts, by the way, and I don't think he's as good as any of the Japanese boys that play for Celtic. I'll just say that.
Is he not? No.
I don't think so. I'd rather have Kyogo Furuhashi. And speaking of Kyogo, he got the goal in the second half. Hearts gave the ball away.
Carved open.
It was a pretty good attack for Celtic, the counter-attack. Once they got the ball, it was a really good pass to Moy. And then Moy spotted the run of Kyogo Furuhashi. And Kyogo does it all too well, where he just... he makes these diagonal runs. He is a nightmare for defenders. He made the run. Moy spotted him, got the pass, and then Kyogo put it past Sander Clark. Could Sander Clark have done better? I don't know. He didn't really make much of an attempt to save it, but at the end of the day, his
defence didn't do him any favours.
For that sort of range, I think that it's not. You're not expected. It's more if Sander Clark saves it, you're like, fucking hell, that was an amazing save, rather than you expect him to save it.
It's actually one of Kyogo's better goals.
Yeah,
usually it's tappings.
It was a pretty good goal for Kyogo, and it was a good pass from Moy as well. And whoever passed it to Moy, that was probably the best of the lot. That was a good pass too.
I think it was O'Reilly. Cut them open.
But at 2-1, his Hearts were still in the game, unlike the other shite team, Edinburgh. We'll talk about them in another video. But
make sure you check it out.
Hearts were still in the game, and I wouldn't say they were causing Celtic problems, but they weren't sitting 11 men behind the ball. Hearts were getting, they were getting possession. They were getting into the Celtic half, but if we're being honest, never really created anything meaningful. There was a couple of shots, but nothing that challenged Joe Hart. Alan Forrest I thought was pretty good, but his end product wasn't too great. before he got taken off for Barry Mackay. We had Mackay come on, Smith come on, Kingsley come on. We also had the Celtic substitutions, Hatate, O and Haksabanovic coming on. Ange always seems to do it. It's always around that 70 minute, 65th minute where he makes his subs.
Not good when Hatate's getting brought on.
Yeah, Hatate, got rested for tonight. I don't think he really needed to come on, but I guess at 2-1 the game wasn't done, so maybe that's why Hatate came on. Awata also got brought on for Moy late on. Haven't really seen enough of Awata. Same goes for Kobayashi as well. Not quite sure how those two will fit in at Celtic. I've only seen them in bits and
if
pieces.
anything, they need injuries. Because they're just not getting a run in the team.
Yeah, and then with 6 minutes to go, it was Haksabanovic scoring. The assist came from Bernabe, and this put the game to bed. 3-1 Celtic. On the night, probably deserved the win, but it was a competitive game.
It was. Sadly, they didn't drop points. Rangers beating Hibs. There was a period there where you thought, maybe 2 points dropped here for Celtic, but they're inevitable. Ange always gets what he wants, and that's a Munchie box, and they munched clean into this, didn't they?
Aye, but I did say, if I could choose the Cinch Premiership Munchie box or the Scottish Cup Munchie box, I would be munching into the Scottish Cup one. So, you know what? I'll take defeat tonight if it means we can win in the Cup. Plus, Hibs also lost, so it's not like Hearts are dropping any points in the battle for third place. So, yeah, no, if we can win, then I'll happily lose tonight. Plus, I thought Hearts were competitive enough where at least I think they can take some confidence and momentum from this game into the weekend. It's not like they were blown away. And I know there was only 1 goal difference between this game and the other game that was on the night between the Glasgow and Edinburgh sides, but I feel like this was a competitive game. The other one was not.
For once, Rangers looked better than Celtic.
Aye, they did, aye. Anyway, Celtic get a 3-1 win. Will they win though when we play in the Scottish Cup? That is what we focus our attention on.
Saturday the 11th.
And time is the kick-off.
I don't know. I need to. I'm going to assume it's.
Don't say 3.
I think it might be a late one, 5:30.
Get the fuck in. Anyway, that's it, guys. Celtic win. Let us know your thoughts down below. Thought maybe it looked like they could have dropped points tonight, but no.
They didn't.
Haksabanovic sealed the win.